Welcome students, how are you? Today we will take a new math lesson. Today we're going to talk about adding whole numbers in page 13. So open your math book with me at page 13 and again we're going to talk about adding whole numbers. The first thing we're going to talk about estimation. As we learned before, estimation is one of the most useful math concepts you will learn. It means estimation is so important in math calculation, okay? It can help you with all kinds of real-life problems. Okay, so estimation is so important in our life. We're gonna do today estimation by rounding. It means we're gonna make estimation by roundings. So the most important part here to make rounding, okay? We are learning to use estimation and rounding to check the accuracy of our answers to calculations. Okay, I am successful when I can solve calculations using an appropriate strategy. I can round a number up or down to a reasonable place value. I can use estimation to check if my answers are reasonable. These are the objectives of our lesson today. Let's take an example. If we have 2,874 plus 957, we're gonna add these two numbers together, okay? For example, these are two numbers and you know how to add these two numbers. As you can see, 4 plus 7 is 11, 1 plus 7 is 8, 8 plus 5 is 13, 1 plus 8 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, 1 plus 2 is 3. So the answer is 3,831. This is the answer of the addition. This is the sum. Yeah? And this is the exact answer. But we're going to check if our answer, this answer, is correct or not. We're going to check our answer by making an estimation. Remember, estimation is by making what? Rounding. Remember, estimation by making what? Rounding. Again, I'm going to put the question again. Look the steps how to check our answer. Again, we're going to check our answer, this answer. We're going to check if this answer is correct or not. The first step is take this number. Here it is, 2,874, and round it to the nearest largest or greatest place value, which is 2. Here, the largest or the greatest place value, this is the 2, which is the thousandth place. We're gonna round this number to the thousandth place. Why the thousandth place? Because it is the greatest place value. Okay? As you know, we should make underline the number 8. Yes, and 8 is round up. We're gonna round up. It will give the 2 1. It will 2. It becomes 3. So the answer 3,000. These numbers, it will become zeros. Okay, I explained the rounding in previous lessons. Okay, so when we round 2,874 to the nearest thousandth, it will be 3,000. Okay, and take the other number, which is 957. Here it is, 957, and again round it to the same place value. Here to the same thousandth place. There is no thousandth place, which is 0. Yeah, we can put here 0. Okay, we're gonna round this number to the nearest thousandth place. So I'm gonna make this red, and I'm gonna underline the 9 here. So 9, it will give 1 to the 0 because 9 in the range of round up, right? So 9, it will give 1 to the 0. 0, it will become 1. And all the digits at the right becomes zeros. Here we go. And so 957 rounds to 1000. Okay, again, I round this number to the nearest thousands, like I did here. Okay, so then add two numbers together. 3000 plus 1000 equal 4000. Okay, this is the approximate answer. Approximate answer means not the exact answer. Okay, so now look at this point now. Look at the 4000 here. Look at the 4000. It is close to this number, right? To 3831. They are close to each other. 4000 is close to 831. Because these numbers are close together, so our answer is reasonable. Which answer? This answer. This answer is reasonable. Reasonable means our answer is correct, or most likely correct. And you should write 3831, which is here the exact number, is close to 4000, this answer. Because they are close together, so our answer is reasonable. This answer is reasonable. So the meaning of our answer is reasonable. Our calculation here is correct, 100%. Got it? Let's say take another example. Yeah, this example or question in your book in page 13. Sorry. Yeah, again, this question in your book at page 13. Yeah, at page 13. So look and listen to the question. Find each sum. Sum means you have to add. Then check by estimating. Check by estimating means check your answer if it is correct or not. How to check? By what? Estimating. Okay, and again, estimating here means by rounding. We're gonna make estimation by rounding and write if your answer is reasonable or unreasonable. Okay, again, I'm gonna repeat the steps. Here we have 5108 plus 4843. As you can see, the answer is 9951. It is super easy, right? Add them as normal. Okay, which is 8 plus 3 is 11, and here the sum is 5, here the sum is 9, and here the sum is 9. Again, the answer is 9951. This is the exact answer. We're gonna check if our answer, this answer, if it is correct or not. How? By estimating. Again, check by what? Estimating. We're gonna check our answer by making an estimation. Okay? And estimating by rounding. How to make estimating? By what? Rounding. Look, round to the nearest greatest place value. This is the 5 is the greatest place value, which is the thousandth place. And we're gonna round each number to the thousandth place, which is the greatest place value. This is the greatest place value, and 5 is in the thousandth place. We're gonna round 5108 to thousandth place. Again, okay, look at 5 and look right, and here round down, because 1 in the range of round down. So the answer is 5000. Because 1, it will not give a 1 to the 5. And you grab this number, 4843, here it is, and round it to the nearest thousand. Here we go. This is the nearest thousandth place. 8 is in the round up range, okay? So 8 will give 1 to the 4. So far it will become 5. So the answer is 5,000. Again, I discussed the rounding before. Then add the two numbers together. 5,000 plus 5,000, which is excellent 10,000. So the answer here is not the exact number. This is the approximate number. Again, look at the 1,000 here. I'm gonna put it in red color. Yeah, look at the 10,000. It is close to 9,951. Yes or no? Excellent. Yes, they are close to each other. So right, 10,000 is close to 9,951. So this number is close to this number. So our answer is reasonable. So this answer is reasonable. This one. This answer is reasonable. Reasonable means our answer is correct. What it means? Our addition is super correct. Got it? Now students, I will solve another question. And again, this question in page 13. All these questions in page 13, okay? I'm gonna show you when our answer unreasonable. It will be unreasonable, okay? Okay, unreasonable answer. For example, we have again this question in your book: 1,753 plus 4,637. We're gonna add these two numbers together. Imagine that I made a mistake when I'm adding these numbers. 3 plus 7 is 10. 1 and 5, 6. 6 and 3 is 9. 7 and 6, 13. So the sum here is 6, not 5. Imagine that I made a mistake and write here 5, not 6. Yeah. So this answer is not correct. And I'm not sure my answer is correct or not. I will check if my answer is correct or not by estimating. Look, check by estimate. I'm gonna check if this answer is correct or not by estimating. Again, the same steps. So, take this number 1,753 and write it here. 1,753 and round it to the nearest greatest place value, and here the thousandth place. Look, 7 is round up, so the answer is 2,000. And take the another number, which is 4,637, and write it here. And again round it to the nearest thousandth place. So 6 here is round up. It will give 1 to 4. So the answer is 5,000. I'm sorry, 5,000. Then add these two numbers together. 2,000 plus 5,000 is 7,000. And now look to this answer and this answer. Is 7,000 close to 5,390? No. These two numbers are not close to each other. So write 7,000 is not close to 5,390. So because they are not close to each other, so our answer, the answer is unreasonable. This answer is unreasonable. Unreasonable means my answer most likely not correct. What should I do? Check my working out. Is it correct? Where have I made the error? So because these two numbers are not close to each other, so check again your answer here, your work. Okay, so yeah, this is a mistake. Here is my mistake. This is not 5. It should be what? Excellent. It should be 6. So I discover my mistakes when I check my answer by estimating. Now, check again. Is 7,000 is it close to this number? Yes, of course. So we're gonna write it again. 7,000 is it close to 6,390. So I discover where I made the error and correct it. Now these two numbers close to each other, right? They are close. And our answer now is reasonable. And I will remove this. So now look, I'm checking my answer by estimating. This is another question in your book at page 13. The same thing, students, the same steps. Nothing special, okay? For example, if we have 425 plus 123 plus 662. The first thing, add these three numbers together. So the answer is super easy, 1,210. Add them together as normal, okay? Then round this number to the nearest greatest place value. Here it is, the greatest place value. This is the hundredth place, right? The hundredth place. So I'm gonna round this number to the nearest hundredth place. It will become 400 because 2 is round down. And again, round this to the nearest 100, which is here the 1. And look right, 2 is round down, so the answer is 100. And round 662 to the nearest 100. Again, look right, 6 is round up, so the answer is 700. Again, 425, when we round it to the nearest hundredth place, the answer is 400. 123, round it to the nearest hundredth place, the answer is 100. 662, round it to the nearest hundredth place, so the answer is 700. Then add these three answers together. Add them as normal, okay? So the answer is 1,200. 1,200. And again, look at this answer and this answer. This is the exact answer, and this is the approximate answer after rounding, okay? And look, are they close to each other? Right, because 1,210 is so close to 1,200. Then write 1,200 is close to 1,210. Because they are close together, so the answer is reasonable. Which answer? This answer. So our answer is reasonable. It means, look, I'm going to put the check here. It means our answer here is correct. This is the think question in page 13, at the bottom of the page 13. Okay, I'm gonna read it for you and explain it for you. But this question is a homework. Again, this question is a homework, but I'm gonna explain it to you. Okay, the book Alice's Adventures sold about. This is the name of a book. Yeah, Alice's Adventures is the name of the book. Sold about 651 copies on Friday, 313 on Saturday, and 225 on Monday. It means there's a book, the name of the book is Alice's Adventure. On Friday, 651 copies was sold, and on Saturday, 313 copies. Copies means books, okay? Was sold, and on Monday, 225 copies or books was sold. What was the total quantity sold over 3 days? The total. When they asking you about the total, you should add. Always. Total means what? Add. I'm gonna remind you by put the addition sign here. Here we go. So again, the total means we're gonna add. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the steps how to answer the question. Add these three numbers, 651 plus 313 and 225 together. Then round each number to the nearest 10, to the nearest 100, sorry, and check if your answer is reasonable or not reasonable, as I did before, the same steps, okay? Again, this question is a homework. And also, all the remaining questions in page 13 are homework. I did 3 questions, okay? I did the 3 questions. The remaining is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 questions in the page 13 are, all of these are homework, and the think question here is again a homework. If you have any answer, please contact me, and I hope you enjoy the video and understand everything in this lesson, and thank you so much.